Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All copyright goes to Lotte Entertainment. Hi guys, welcome to the first movie review in my channel. My name is Joanna and we're going to review the Korean movie Alive for today. Alive is one of the most anticipated Korean movies for the first half of 2020 alongside Peninsula, Time to Hunt, and Intruder. I have yet to watch Peninsula because this Asian has only cam version of the movie and the subs are bad. And we international fans who can understand Korean, I mean I can understand a little bit, need good subs, you know. Good thing last night Kiss Asian uploaded a HD version and a good subtitle version of the movie, so I was able to watch it. So before going into a review proper of the movie where I tell you the positive and negative points, which I've listed here. I have 5 negative points and I have also 5 positive points. So before that, we'll get to the synopsis first. One day, Juno wakes up to find that a mysterious virus outbreak has occurred. The outbreak suddenly spreads throughout Seoul and rapidly grows out of control, trapping survivors alone inside their apartments without access to cellular data, Wi-Fi, texting, or phone calls. And we also meet Yubin, who lives in the apartment complex across Junwoo's building. Just a forewarning, there will be some minor spoilers ahead, but I will leave out the most important scenes so you won't be spoiled too much when you finally watch the movie. Let's start with the negative. First, the ending fell short. Just as it started too soon, it ends abruptly. Somehow, the rescue team showed up at the right moment and saved them. Second, some illogical parts. So the timeline of the movie was that they were saved around day 24. The final clip showed that his phone was still alive by then. So that was kind of illogical because the power was out around middle of the timeline. So even though you have an external source of power like a power bank, your phone wouldn't last long. Also, his hair didn't grow out one bit. Third, some questionable parts. Junwoo didn't have enough resources, but he was still able to manage and survive until day 21. That was the day when he decided to end his life because his family was infected and he was feeling hopeless. Another is that when Yubin was on verge of being attacked by the zombies, somehow Junwoo was able to call the room next to Yubin to distract the zombies. I mean, how will you know their number? Next, Yubin versus the zombie wife scene. Being inside the room, she could have been scratched, but somehow she managed to overpower her and instead pushed her to her husband. Next, the rope zombie. I mean, she could have just cut the rope so the zombie can climb up. I mean, yeah, if you were stressed and you were panicking, maybe she couldn't have think about it. Next, the stairs scene. It was dangerous and they could have get bitten by the zombies, but they didn't. And the last questionable part was the rooftop and the helicopter scene. I mean, it was dead end for the both of them. The gun didn't work. There were too many zombies, so they couldn't have fight them one by one. But somehow, the rescue team showed up at the right moment and was able to save both of them. Okay, the fourth negative aspect of the movie is that the zombies are too smart. I mean, they're too sensitive, too responsive, and move too fast. The parameters given by the movie make it seem like they are limitless. And the last negative aspect is that in the last section of the movie, there was a sudden burst of zombies. I think it was done just to move the plot. So that's all for the negative aspects of the movie. I mean, it's not really a big of a deal, but more of like nitpicking, I guess. Now, let's move to the positive aspects of the movie. So the first positive thing is that I like that there was a blend of traditional and modern technology and how they were trying to survive, and I just wish they should have shown more of that in the movie. Second, I like that there was enough light moments to balance the tone of the movie, because it would have been exhausting to feel nervous throughout the movie, just like in Time to Hunt. Third, I love the realistic portrayal of isolation, which is relatable during this time. Fourth, I love the acting. In the movie, there were less of dialogues and more on the portrayal of emotions, and they conveyed the emotions very well. Kudos to the zombies. Indeed, the Korean standard of zombies is too good. Also, the main leads. Damn, the acting, especially In. He perfectly nailed the getting insane scene when he found out that his family was infected. So he was kind of having a breakdown. It was heartbreaking. Also, when he was having delusions of seeing them again. The face, the expression, just perfect. Also, they conveyed the desperation very well. And lastly, Park Shin-hye. And of course, as always, Park Shin-hye, you're a badass. And lastly, the very important aspect, the very important positive aspect of the movie is that it lived to its Korean thriller genre and will keep you at the edge of your seat throughout the movie. So, for the verdict of the movie, I actually will give it a 8 out of 10. I actually gave it last night a 9 out of 10, but after rewatching it while editing it, so I found some of the flaws, but I still enjoy the movie, so I will give it an 8 out of 10. I may be a little biased here because I like Joanna and Park Shin-hye, and I was satisfied with their acting, so I hope you enjoyed the movie review I gave, and I hope you will enjoy the movie as well as you watch it. And yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Good night. Annyeong.